Get that June, got the June. Get that, get that June, got the June. Get that.
What is going on YouTube? June here, and I'm back again with another Idols Heroes video. We gotta recheck our work. We gotta get back into this testing here. I just realized something with Nemean, something that's actually very substantial here. It's his ability to reduce crit damage taken by 15%. I totally didn't know this. I knew his DR was a thing, I knew his holy damage was a thing, but I didn't know Fierce Claws actually gives you pretty much a shelter for your full team, which is actually something that's really interesting. So we can give a little bit of tests here through the friends list. I have set up a sword flash that we can fight, so we should be able to see well, actually first we can test with the Phoenix on the Ada. We'll see how much the basic does from the sword flash here. I'll try to take note of it. 2.4 or 2.5 million off the basic, and then we're gonna get an active here. There's gonna be a bunch of numbers. I'll try to catch the numbers here as they go off. We are gonna get 6.4, 12, and I think 24 there, and that is gonna be the Phoenix. Let me just quickly double check here, make sure I got the numbers. So 2.5 across the board. Yep. And then we're gonna get an active in round 2. 6.4, 6 point something, 220. I can't catch my suck. Something like that. We're gonna run with it. Okay, so in our Ada, let's check out our Ada real quick. Our Ada is set up with, right now she has not put on the shelter yet, right? So this is just a straight up Ada, no shelter, the extra heal kind of enable, and that's what she's set up as. We will slowly add in more resilience, more tankiness. So we're gonna add the homie, and then we'll see how much the basic does now with the crit reduction. 2.1, so we definitely see a decrease there, about 400,000, and the active is going to do 5, 10, and 21, which is significantly less. So just the presence of Nemean on your team is going to make your heroes that much more tankier. Let's find out what happens when you actually add the shelter onto it. I'm assuming it's going to get even better. Where's Ada? So if we add Ada's shelter ability, this also is decreasing the crit damage received by 15%. So that is going to synergize well with Nemean and even reduce the damage that much more. So let's see if we can get lower than 2.1 here. 1.7. That is pretty insane. So we go from 2.5 to 2.1 to 1.7 to finally, I think it's 4. I missed that. I missed that. Hold on. All right, let's run that back. Damn, this is actually pretty crazy. This actually might be his best ability. So 1.7 is where we're at right now for the basic, and the active, let's wait for it here. What are we going to get for the active numbers? We got 4, 8, and 17. 4, 8, and 17. Damn. That is a substantial decrease in damage that your team is going to be taking. That is actually the most exciting thing about Nemean. No cap. Being able to stack shelter on top of the fact that, shelter and Nemean's ability to kind of give you like your whole team shelter is kind of crazy. It opens up a lot of actually customizability when it comes to PvP. Obviously, it's going to be probably more used for PvP unless you're facing... The only thing that comes to top of mind right now is like Room 5 and Nightmare. When you're facing a lot of crit-based heroes, you could seriously mitigate a lot of the crit that's incoming by having an ability like that. So sometimes it might be useful even in PvE, but for PvP application, oh man, this is just going to make it a nightmare for heroes like Sword Flash and Asmodel, even Saya, I guess. Any heroes, Rogans, that kind of rely on crit to, you know, get the pace going for the fight, they're going to struggle a lot trying to deal with Nemean and shelter and like shield and all that other nonsense. Oh, this is actually really crazy. I can't believe I missed this actual ability, but I was getting like too excited getting in tower, doing all that crazy testing with the isolated testing and whatnot. But I'm glad I noticed this while I was editing. I was just kind of looking at the hero and I was like, wait a second, what is this? Or not the hero, the monster. I'm looking at it and I'm going, all right, there's other abilities, right? There must be other abilities. I think I'll look up like crit damage reduction by 15%. This is actually going to be probably the reason why he's so damn strong. Of course, his shields are going to be really good. The holy damage is amazing. The DR is obviously really strong as well, but all of those things combined. But this one is really crazy because again, it just synergizes so well with the sustain meta. It kind of makes it a little too crazy though. It's really pushing out these crit based builds, because even the sustain teams need to rely on a heavy hitter, and that's why Asmodel is so strong. If you give him enough time, enough of those revenge marks, he starts building up crit chance, and then he just starts cleaving the whole enemy dead, right? The only way to really counteract that is to run 1 or 2 carries to kind of slow that down, so your Asmo has time to kind of ramp up and do damage. But now we're in a situation where you're able to put shelter on a lot of your heroes and even reduce that Asmo crit even further. So super interesting ability. I overlooked it, and I actually think this has way more application you know, than it may seem so on the surface. Combining it with Shelter again, I think there's great synergy. We saw there that as we added Phoenix, or we started with Phoenix, we didn't have too much damage. Then we added in the Nemean and added, you know, a decent amount of crit reduction with 15%. But then you stack on the Shelter, you get even more. So it's like anywhere between what, 20 and 30% reduction. I don't know if it's going to be additive or it's multiplicative, but it's definitely reducing it, I think, by 15% each time. So we're going for 2.5 million to 2.1 million to 1.7. Yeah, I think it's decreasing it by 15% each time you're stacking on those damage reduction kind of abilities. So super exciting stuff. I honestly can't wait to test it in PvP and see how tanky and chunky our teams can become now. It's probably going to be super obnoxious. We're going to have to find a way to do more damage that's not crit. So maybe heroes like Eloise make it back into the meta. She kind of slipped away as Vesa came out, but maybe we need other forms of damage that are not crit based. So super exciting stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick one. If you did enjoy the video, please leave me a like, comment, subscribe. We still are trying to grow the channel. It lets me know that you do enjoy my videos. Thank you so much for checking it out. Until next time, peace.